What it be, y'all? Once again, it's Rezin 47. It's been about 2.5 weeks since I did my last upload. Uh, it's been going through. It's been going through a fucking lot personally. It's been in a really bad mood with what I'm dealing with right now. So I haven't been in the mood to make any content. I want to be in like good spirits when I make these videos. So that's why I've been kind of away for a moment. But from this point on until the end of the year, I should be uploading on a more consistent basis. So I'm back, and I'm going to be doing a review I've had been planning all year, but just never got around to doing it. 30th anniversary review. 30th anniversary review on Tool's debut EP, Opiate, released March 10th, 1992. I did a 10,000 Days review back in May. I think I might have explained how I got into them on that episode. But in case I didn't, I'll reiterate how I got into them right now. It was back in 2008. Back when like that game franchise Guitar Hero, like back when that and Rock Band were the shit. My favorite in this series was World Tour, which came out in 2008, and Tool like they had their own exclusive level in the game, and this is like the only time they ever licensed their song for like a video game, a movie, or like anything. And the three songs they had on their level were Parabola without Parable for some fucking reason that I don't think they should have done that, but it was just Parabola, Schism, and Vicarious. I played all three songs. I played all three of those songs and I fucking love them. I never heard anything like that before or since. So not long after that, with my pops to a Walmart, like in 2008, and we picked up Undertow, their debut LP, which followed after this in 1993. And this was not the ribcage version everybody knows. This was the barcode cover, which I would love to have that one day. I want to get it before the album turns 30 because I'll be doing a 30th review for that album for sure. But that's my introduction to Tool itself. Now I'll talk about how the band got started leading up to this record. Tool was formed in 1991 out in LA. Founded by Maynard James Keenan, the singer, Danny Carey, the drummer, and they previously worked in another band together called Green Jello. And their song "The Three Little Pigs"? That's Maynard's debut to the world, and that is a fucking classic song to me. And then eventually Maynard met Adam Jones through a mutual friend, which I think it was Tom Morello. And he played him a demo, and then Jones just loved it because he loved how his voice sounded, and he was convinced to join Maynard and Danny in starting a new band. And also at that same time, Jones and Tom, they were in a garage band called Electric Sheep. So, Electric Sheep ends, and then, Tom Morello, the whole story, Rage Against the Machine, you know how that goes. And then, so it was Maynard, Adam, and Danny, and I believe Adam knew Paul DeMore, who would become the bassist, added him into the group, and that's how Tool was born. And then December of that year, 91, they recorded their demo EP, 72826, which is Saint spelled backward on like a number phone pad. Although for that to be like repressed on CD, but it would never fucking happen. You can go on eBay and see like real cassette copies of that for sale, and they're like $20,000. So yeah, you can find it on YouTube though. You can listen to it there. But after that, they started slanging those out. Started playing bars and clubs around LA, and eventually caught the eye of a label called Zoo Entertainment, who signed the band. And then Tool wanted to start off their deal with an EP because it wouldn't actually count as an album on their contract. So, March 92, they come out with Opiates. And the title of this EP, it comes from a Karl Marx quote where he said, like, religion is the opiate of the masses. And that's how this album got its title. There's a lot of religious fucking topics on this EP. So that's how you get like the whole evil priest with the three hands and shit, which this was sculpted by Adam Jones himself, because he was in like the art business, like in the movie art business, before this EP. And I think he did some work on like the fucking Jurassic Park movie, which is crazy. And I wish this was the cover on streaming. It's not. The cover they have on there is fucking ugly. But hope but they probably won't, but I just hope like one day they upload it with this cover. So the spine right there. Come on. Then I got the track list. And this is the 99 reissue, because you can see Not Zoo Entertainment, it says Volcano Entertainment. So that's how you know it's the reissue. And check this again, I just showed that. And the inside, you got the disc right there. It's the pre-sculpture again. And then you got the booklet, which 99 reissue for some fucking reason. It's upside down, like so. Like when you get the CD sealed, it comes like this. So that's weird. But let's see, I have it up right this time. All right, here you got your. It's got like a random fucking collage, like random pics and a bunch of crazy other shit. Like it's like a pic of Jesus nailed to a cross on here. Like I said, like a retainer. Just like the most random shit you can think of, like, you know, it's pretty crazy. And then you got credits right here with a clip of like a bunch of mannequin masks. And then you already saw this. This EP was produced by Sylvia Massey, who also would produce the Undertow album. And yeah, the lineup on this album: Maynard James Keenan vocals, Adam Jones guitar, Danny Carey drums, and Paul D'Amour on bass. So let's get right down to it. 30 years of Opiate, back March 10th, 1992. So here we go. The album signs in with Sweat, which is track 1. They'll sign into the EP. Adam's guitars sound very chunky on this song. Maynard kills his vocals. I know. Love how he does the Sun is Burning Hot Again on the Hunter and the Fisherman. I love how he fucking delivers that in the song itself. I can fast forward to it. Love that. And then, like he's just about to say right now, I love this other line. Seems like I'm slipping into a dream within a dream. That just sounds dope. Like, no inner meaning. That just sounds cool saying it. And then, the bridge at 218 is fucking grimy. Guitars get really chunky, and Danny just starts abusing the drums with those double kicks. It's either him or Joey Jordison as my favorite drummer. It switches because they're both fucking ruthless. And Maynard James Keenan, he's my second favorite singer of all time. You know, just one of a kind voice. You know it's him when you hear him. So that is Sweat, dope sign-in track. All right. Then right after that, we get to this might be my favorite track on the EP. It's Seesaw Battle between this and another song later on. But we get the single for the album, which is Hush. Classic fucking song. This is just them like completely just destroying the whole like censorship pandemic of like the fucking late 80s and early 90s. You know, the whole fucking the whole fucking satanic panic with like all the metal bands that were coming out at the time. NWA, they were scaring the like fucking world. You know, so music was getting a lot more raw and a lot more grimy around this time, and it's scaring the fuck out of parents. So you had the whole shit with like parental advisory sticker coming in, which at this time that was like a very bad thing because it would fucking terribly hurt record sales. But nowadays everybody can do parental advisories without no problem because of streaming. A lot of people just do it for like an aesthetic thing. Not everyone, but some people do. But my thoughts on censorship go like this song: "Go fuck yourself, you piece of shit. Just go kill yourself." And this was also the video single. And like I said, perfect pick for one. It's a black and white video. No garments on any of them. Just parental advisory, like exclusive part stickers over their dicks and their faces. But this song is still very fucking relevant today, especially with this gay ass shit with all fucking cancer culture. Bullshit. And my way of life, my way of life has always been politically incorrect. I don't give a fucking no freedom of speech. I'll just put it like this, like they would say in the song. I can't say what I want to even if I'm not serious. I can't say what I want to even if I'm just kidding. Like when somebody says like something you don't agree with, most times they probably don't mean it. They're just fucking around, or they're just saying crazy shit to get a point across. So it's all these fucking SJWs, these fucking safe pussy femboys out here. Settle on this and fucking rotate. I'm tired of people getting canceled just for fucking saying something ignorant or just saying, just not giving a fuck and just saying whatever they want. So yeah, fuck you. Freedom of speech, go fucking research it. Alright? So that's Hush. What a fucking song that is. One of the best songs they ever wrote. Alright? Now, next up we get track 3, which is called Part of Me. It's probably my least favorite song on Opiate, but I still do like this song. I like every song on here. But, that riff that comes in like around 145, I'll, fast forward to it. I just fucking love that. It just sounds really evil. And the drum pattern on this song is fucking crazy. When I was going back and listening to it with my notes, I thought it was like in a different time signature. But once I actually count out the beats, it isn't just 4/4. But yeah, polyrhythmic wizards tools are. Y'all already know that. But lyrics themselves, they don't really need any deep, like, insightful analysis. It's just about some peace of mind or some shit. But yeah, good song, just not my ultimate favorite, I would say. And then after this, we go to the second side with the B side, and it starts off with 2 back-to-back live tracks, which were both played from the same show. And I gotta play this. I gotta play how like Maynard sets off the song before you actually go play it.
Throw that Bob Marley wannabe motherfucker out of here.
Throwing out a heckler and shit. That was fucking funny. But one of the 2 live tracks, the original version appears on 72826. But the band is performing in complete fucking studio mode. And even the sound quality is still on point. It still holds up with the actual studio songs. So, Paul's bass in the bridge is at 224. It's pretty fucking dope. I would play it, but probably won't be able to hear it very well. But when Maynard said, in the song, like, towards the 3rd verse, he says, like, hidden in her words and eyes. I just like how Maynard says it in the song. And, the song ends nicely with Danny hitting the double kicks. And Adam hitting the kill switch on Les Paul as well. Yeah. Oh, I thought there was like I was thinking of a part in the song I was gonna play that I really like. But, no, I'm fucking tripping out. That would be in this next song here called, Jerk Off. They played this right after, Cold and Ugly. And, once again, Maynard talks shit about throwing out the heckler, which I gotta fucking play.
So we systematically removed them like you would in this part. Used to be a bunch of assholes that lived in this part of the building here. So we systematically removed them like you would any kind of termite or roach.
Yeah, Maynard was on one back in like 92, 93. He was fucking ruthless. But like I said, this follows right after Cold and Ugly. Even when you listen to it on the album, you can tell that they play these back to back at the show. It's definitely my favorite between the 2 live tracks. You know, and I love that. I gotta play it. Fucking love that riff. I don't care if this gets claimed. I'm not even monetized to begin with, but yeah. Oh, yeah, the opening riff's so dope. Maynard goes into undertone mode with his singing on this song. This was the one I was thinking of. You know, I fucking love when he says, I should play God and shoot you myself. I fucking love that. Yeah, that's definitely his undertow fucking vocal delivery. I fucking love it. But, yeah, one of my favorites on the album. I don't know if it's going to be my top 3, but if not that, it's number 4. And then, right after that, we get to track 6 on the EP. The house song everybody fucking knows. The title track, Opiate. Oh my god. The big time song on the fucking album. And this is the song that Hush was battling number 1 for. You know? Like, right now, like, I'm feeling it. Like, as soon as Maynard starts singing, even before the beat kicks on, I get chills. Like, I was feeling that shit. I was fucking, like, going through my notes, like, right now. You know? One of the best performances he's ever fucking given as a fucking singer. putting religious bullshit on blast and ripping open its inner corruption. You know, that's what the whole EP is based off of. Everything Maynard says in this song is quotable, but I have to pick out two. And like what he's saying right now in the main verse is sums it up pretty well. When he says, if you want to get your soul to heaven, trust in me, not don't you judge or question. You are broken now, but faith can heal you. Just do everything I tell you to do. Pretty dark shit. Just speaking on how religion preys on like the fucking broken people of society that just become hopeless in life, and how these fucking preachers just try to tell everybody that they're going to hell if they don't believe in Jesus, which is fucking bullshit. And the bridge says a lot too about, you know, just commenting on this whole dilemma when he says, "My God's will becomes me. He speaks through me. He has needs like I do. We both want to rape you." You know, just spiritually raping you. But I was also look at that as like a double meaning, like about the whole fucking cliche with the fucking preachers molesting the kids and shit. I'm probably reading too much into that with this song, but that could be looked at as like a double entendre or something. Yeah, just calling out the evil preachers that manipulate the fucking Bible's words to feed their own God complexes. But yeah, it's a very fucking powerful song. One of the best they've ever fucking written as well. I would say this is like their first like masterpiece song, I would say. And I fucking love Hush though. And then at the start of I didn't have the song fucking downloaded or else I'd play in the background, but like at the start of the March of this year, Tool actually went back and did a fucking like a revisited version of this song called Opiate Squared. They just did like they just add like an updated like version of the song. Like the original here is like 5 minutes 20 seconds, and this new version is like 9 minutes 54. Start over. Okay, fuck. The original is 5 minutes and 20 seconds, and then the fucking revisited one they did earlier this year is 9 minutes 54 seconds. I was reading my notes and I was getting fucking tripped up, but this is my real opinion on how I feel about between the two songs. I think I might prefer Opiate Square over the original. They just added like that signature Tool song style, everybody fucking knows them for. Like when you hear like you listen to like Lateralis and Anima, they added that kind of flavor to the song. They had like this really cool like 4-minute rest after the second verse, and made his vocals like on that Opiate Squared sound damn near like the way they do on the fucking original. He was able to recapture his 92 voice, which is really cool. And then Maynard still pulls off that fucking epic scream he does at the end of this one in that song as well. So yeah, what a fucking way to fucking celebrate that fucking song. And just a new bass intro in there is fucking dope. Adam's guitar sound even heavier. Danny's drums hit harder. So yeah, that's Opiate Squared. And then at the end of the album, if you go to I'll skip to right now. There's a hidden track on here. If you skip to 610, you get a bonus track called The Gaping Lotus Experience. Basically just Tool fucking around and acting crazy. Maynard just singing about his friend taking drugs and acting retarded. And I love the chorus. The chorus is just Satan, Satan. Dope hidden track. That's something that's missing in the world nowadays, though. I fucking miss hitting tracks. I think I think streaming kind of fucked that up. But Deep and Lotus Experience, pretty funny song. And in a nutshell, solid debut for my second favorite band of all time. Tool's at their most pissed off state. Maynard has a lot to say on these songs. This is before they got down to their progressive element. Most of these songs are just around 3 to 4 minutes. And this is a record that's straight up made for playing bars and clubs. Humble beginnings, more to say than anything. And their evolution as musicians over time would just be fucking unreal. And I will have to give this album, Opiate, a 7.5 out of 10, or 3.5 out of 5, if you want to simplify it. And my 3 favorite songs on this record, from 3 to 1. Shit. Let's see, Sweat. No. Jerk Off. Opiate. And then Hush. So, Tool's Opiate 1992. Happy 30th, back in March. Thanks for watching. Make sure to like, share, subscribe, and all that cool shit. I'll be back sometime like the next week. I'll have a new music collection video to do because I've been buying some more shit. But so then, Rezin 47 over and out of here.